He always went a step ahead. He'd done that for as long as Lily could remember, since they'd both been set to run together through the fields and woods and rivers of Inchbrakie, the estate in Perthshire where she had been born, in the same cottage where her mother had been raised, within a family that had always served the laird. "A bit of play will do the lass no harm," was how her grandmother had silenced any protest. "Let her keep her childhood." As though childhood were a thing that could be taken from you, Lily thought. What foolish things old people said sometimes. This summer she was 7.5. When all her chores were done, the careful sweeping and the dusting and the little bits of mending that her grandmother was starting to allow her, she was free to go outdoors and look for Jamie. He'd been here 3 days already, with his brothers and his mother, come to visit his grandfather, the old laird, and he'd be here for nearly 2 weeks more, but it was never long enough. She found him waiting by the gate, as he had promised. He'd been waiting long enough to craft a pair of makeshift swords for them, from twigs bound tightly into shape with strips of bark, their handles wrapped with rushes. They were almost the same age, and the same height, but he was sturdier, his fair hair as unruly as himself, his cheerful grin a welcome. "Come on, then," he said. "They'd promised they'd not start without us." Lily didn't need to ask who they were. He'd already started off across the long grass of the field toward the neighbouring estate of Abercairny. He had cousins there. Their mother was the sister of his father, so the old laird of Inchbrakie was the grandfather to all of them. Last winter, with the Abercairny boys away at school in Perth, the 2 girls, Anna and Amelia, had set up a play school of their own, with Lily as their pupil. They'd used the room their tutor used for teaching them. They'd taught her how to read and write, and once Amelia had set her to copy out a chart of all the family of the house of Abercairny. It had been the family name that had tripped Lily up at first. She'd copied down the letters carefully, M-O-R-A-Y, and she'd frowned. "But that's not how it's said at all," she'd pointed out. "It's Murray." "Aye," Amelia had agreed, "but it's the way we've always spelled it. We had ancestors who fought alongside William Wallace and who walked with kings, and they all spelled it that way too."